All right. Everybody should do a little bit of chemistry. Now, this is kaolin clays. That's the color of people's skin. Now, what is this? Kaolin clay. What is the ingredients? All natural, cosmetic grade. It's made for your skin. It's made to help your skin. Our Earth's secret kaolin clay is all natural, pure white, and originated in the United States. Well, this particular bag. Kaolin clay, also known as China clay, because they make fine china with it, is made of mostly, now listen now, this is important, silica and aluminum oxide, and it has a balanced pH. That's what your skin's made out of. And I'll show you that anyway. And then you go into, bentonite clay. And this is a sodium montmorillonite, food grade. Now, what is that? What is sodium montmorillonite? All right, that's going to have some elements in it that we should be able to find in whatever kind of clay this is, because this is the finest skin clay. This is also skin clay. See, the therapeutic clay helps detoxify against illness, draws toxins out of the skin. All right, so let's go a little deeper. I just did it again. I just went a big long thing about all the chemistry and how molecules and transition metals. Forget about it. The only difference is this is bentonite clay versus kaolin clay. It has magnesium, sodium, aluminum, silicon, the same sort of stuff, only with the magnesium and the sodium, I think, is what defines it. All right, here they are with a woolly mammoth, thousands of years old. Hold on, let me come back here.
This foot is thousands of years old, but it's still covered in fur. Was this the true color of the woolly mammoth?
All right, I have things that are of the same nature of preservation. They're trying to get DNA from these to recreate them. Now, I hope like hell they don't try to do anything with ancient DNA that I'm sort of digging around in. You know, this is the stuff that bothers me, is the way that science has no clue. I'm telling you right now, they have avoided the truth of evolution, God, the whole 9 yards, so they can do this kind of stuff and not worry about the consequences. And it's not going to fall well for them, I can tell you that right now. Read some of the old text. Enoch said giants were 2.5 miles tall. This was written in history. These are the hairs of something. The black and the red is the colors of blood. This is kaolin skin clays, which is the same thing that's on your face if you're a white person. All right, these are the other colors of skin clays, which are the colors of the human race. Okay, that's Crowley Lake. Those are hairs. They're not burrows of animals. They come up with all these nonsense things. They just can't accept the reality. It's hair. It's kaolin clay. That's just the way it works. All right, and don't come around here saying, oh, Roger, you don't have any proof, because I got proof coming out of my ears. That's a giant fingertip. It's 3 feet long from front to back. That's the bone spot in the back. That is the fingernail. It's still perfect. And not only that, the fingerprints are, you could put them up on a post office wall and catch the guy. I'm going to show you right now. I've shown this many, many times. There's his fingerprints right there. See? Boom, boom. These are the fingerprints. Those are the sweat pores in grip skin. All right, grip skin is what's on your fingerprints. Now, what I did was I wanted to get a piece of this, because this is the thickness of this guy's skin. You see that? That's the thickness of the skin. You're made in layers. Everybody knows that. You have layers of skin, and you got the deeper tissue and so forth. Now, I broke it open here, too, so you could see what was inside. You can see all the little blood vessels in here and everything. And I took the blood out of the arterial side and I had it DNA certified. Now, that's the fingerprints. And I'll show you where I took it from exactly. You see over here? That wraps around. I actually took a sledgehammer and I smashed that puppy off. And it wraps right around there, and there's the fingerprints. So don't tell me I don't have absolute 100% certain proof of the things I am saying. All right, and here's the DNA test. Now, I took the DNA samples myself, packaged them up, sent them off to Helix Biolab. They did the analysis, and then they had it sequenced at Eaton, something like that, Eaton Biolabs. There's 3 samples. The 36-inch long fingertip that I showed, a lung, hold on, the lung is right here. And this baby is, there's nobody can say that's not a lung. You show that to any anatomist. If he says, oh no, that's not a lung, you better find another anatomist. They all had this fascia flap down there, and it's saturated with blood. That's the depression of the heart. This is a left human lung, DNA certified, anatomist, the whole shooting match. And this is the kind of fabric we have. And that, it's just what it is. Now this was all done with this is top end stuff. This is the ancient gene clean, this and that. No, he's not saying these are giants. I'm saying I took this stuff from giants. I sent it to him. I have the samples here. Anybody wants to contest it, come on out. Come on out. Take your own samples. They refuse to even talk to me because I have the evidence that proves they're wrong. Homo sapien mitochondrial cytochrome B gene, Homo sapien mitochondrial D-loop region. All 3 of them tested positive for this. It's time that if they don't pay attention right now, I'm telling you right now, I see science as irrelevant. Irrelevant. This is peer review crap is insane. Everything I present, oh, get a peer review. Nobody will talk to me. It is a dead end. All right, I'm going to finish it with this. We all know about discrimination, how black people have been discriminated against terribly. And they're some of the nicest people I've ever met. Now, but we're all in the same situation right now with technology. And civil rights, by definition, is a set of guaranteed privileges that include equal treatment, equal opportunity, and the ability to be free from discrimination. Now, we know this what discrimination is. I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure I'd like to see some evidence that I'm not being discriminated against for the words I use and for my name and for the associations that people come at me with. And there's a lot of people that are coming at me with things that I don't endorse whatsoever. I think they're totally wrong. But they keep coming at me with those words, and the next thing I know, I'm in that. There's nobody else that's in my groups. They seem to force you into a box. And I don't think it's right. And I can't prove it, but I'd sure as hell like to see somebody unprove it. Now, if you've been following for a while now, you know that Scott Wiles is integral in this endeavor on the West Coast, and he has discovered some enormous biological remains, and since then we've been investigating. Tyson's been doing a great job. I've been doing what I can, but I'm from here on the East Coast. So Scott sent me this. He said, this is not right. Now, Scott is a retired Marine. You don't mess with those guys. All right? That's not right. He is right. This is a year ago. They said this stuff has got to stop. Trying to keep people from being able to be exposed, keeping their ideas crushed. And here, my friends, is the people that are destroying your knowledge. Academic professionals. All right? They already have their ideas, and they're not going to look at anything else, so they won't peer review anything. Try to get my stuff peer reviewed. I haven't had one person respond. 0. Except, you're a creationist, or you're some kind of God lover or something because you're talking about these gigantic fossils. So that's their attitude, and they will end up paying for it, I am certain. All right, when I talk about ideas being crushed, these are the people that are crushing them, the peer review people. They won't look at anything that they don't already accept as somewhere in the right area. I'm so far off of their mark that they just won't even talk. So, but they can't. I would love to have them peer review me and say you're an idiot and here's how I can destroy you. They cannot do that, so they hide. That's your professors. That's your academics. That's Yale University, Harvard University, all of them, every single one of them. 100%. And if somebody isn't, come to me. I am willing to discuss it with you because that is your job. That is your fiduciary legal obligation to work in the best interests of your students, and that is absolutely not happening. I would not want to be paying you people for what you are doing.